Good morning and welcome to the module 2 of day 10 in the bridge course in English language offered by the Department of English of Yashwant Mahavidyalaya, Nanded. In today's module 2 of day 10, it is functional English, and we shall be talking about the very important function of language like asking for permission, accepting the permission, and refusing the permission. This is an important function of the language, and let us get started with it. Permission is asked by someone who wants to do something by taking his or her consent. As important as asking for permission, equally important is giving permission. Many a times, the permission is granted, and sometimes the permission might be denied as well. Both giving permission and refusing permission should be by using polite language in a non hurting and a decent way. The following are the ways of asking permission, giving permission, and sometimes denying the permission and the responses thereafter. Let us look into this table. Let us look at the first column, asking for permission, both formal as well as in the informal way. The formal way of asking for permission is, could I have your permission to? Could you please allow me to? Might we please go for? May I come in? I wonder if I could. Would it be all right if? You must have noticed that the past form of the modal verbs are more polite when compared to the present forms. So could is more polite than can. Might is more polite than may. And I wonder is a very beautiful expression. I wonder is not that you are wondering at something, but it's a very polite way of asking. And may I come in is normally used in the formal level in a school or a college situation when you are entering into the class and you are taking the permission of the teacher. Can I come in? Or can I join you? Can I take this? You can use can in the informal situation. So you should know which verb to use in the formal situation and which to use in the informal situation. In the informal situations, we can ask for permissions using these expressions like, we would like your permission for, mind if I? Oh, that's a very informal way. Is it all right if I? Can I take this? So this can is used in the informal situation. May is used for the formal situation. May for the formal and might is even more polite. Is it okay if I go with them? It's a very, very informal way of asking permission. How could you accept the permission and give them the permission? The normal way is all right, of course, sure, okay, yes, you may. Why not? Certainly, by all means, sure. Yeah, this is one expression that most of the students have picked up, maybe by introducing yourselves to the internet and films and all that. But yeah is a very informal way of saying yes. If you are in a formal situation and talking to your teachers, talking to your parents, talking to your elders, talking to your principal, you always should say yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Never say yeah. Yeah is something which is used in a very, very informal situation among the friends. Yeah, perfect. Why not? Of course. So, these are some ways of giving permission whenever the permission is asked for. How can you refuse a permission? I don't think so. I'm sorry, but that would be difficult. Sorry, but I can't permit you. No, just stop there. A very, very authoritative. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't allow you to move out of the house. I would rather decline. Decline is to say no. Do you really have to go in this COVID situation? Do you really have to? I would rather you didn't. Oh, this is the complete past tense, which would mean that I want you not to go. I don't think that's a good idea, which would mean don't go out. Not okay, don't go is a very straightforward way of refusing the permission. Now let us look at some dialogues. Samir and Principal, the dialogue is between Samir says, good morning, sir. Could you please permit us to use the college auditorium for our annual day practice of the cultural programs? The principal says, sure, you can. So he has given the permission. But be careful that none enter the auditorium without the ID card of our college. Samir says, sure, sir. Thank you so much for giving the permission. And the principal says, all the best. Samir says, thank you, sir. It's a very formal way of asking permission from your principal. Look at this dialogue. This is very informal. It's between Sharma and Gupta. Mr. Sharma says, mind if I borrow your pencil and eraser for a while? Gupta ji says, sure, not an issue at all. Thank you. I forgot to get mine. Please give. Gupta says, it's okay. Take it. And Sharma says, thanks. Very informal way of dialogue. Let's go down to a formal dialogue here. It's between Vikas and Arjun. Vikas says, good morning, sir. This is Arjun. I'm sorry for the flip there. Vikas says, yes, Arjun. I wonder if I could take off for 2 days. What's the matter? The teacher says. I'm going along with my sister to Delhi. And the teacher asks, is it anything urgent? Yes, sir. She is taking admission in MD Medicine in AIIMS. It's a very prestigious college in Delhi. Oh, that's great. You may take leave then. And Vikas says, thank you very much, sir. Look into this dialogue, which is very informal. The dialogue is between the daughter and her father. The daughter says, very, very informal. Dad, can I go out tonight? There is a function in our college. And the father says, what function? Our college is celebrating Golden Jubilee celebrations tonight. The father says, I can't allow you to go out at night time, dear. Dad, all my friends are going to the celebration. So what? The father says, you are not serious in your studies these days. Your grades haven't been the best recently. The daughter says, Dad, please let me go. But the father is very adamant. He says, no, you can't. I'm worried about your safety also. See how he has denied her. The next dialogue is a very informal one between Akash and Mr. Rao. Akash says, hello, uncle. And Mr. Rao says, hello, Akash. How are you? Fine, thank you, uncle. Mr. Rao says, Ravi is in his room upstairs. Akash says, uncle, I need a favor. Could I have your permission to take Ravi to my native place for 2 days? Why, what's the matter? Mr. Rao says. My brother's wedding is there and I'm inviting all my friends. Oh, then it's okay. All right. How do you travel? By car, uncle, says. Mr. Rao says, okay, but take care. So this is granting permission. This is a dialogue which is very informal. Again, it is Suresh and Arun. Hi, Arun. Long time no see. Very, very informal way of long time no see is a very informal expression. Hi, Suresh. I was busy with some personal work. And Suresh says, what's the matter? You look tensed. Arun says, yes. As you know, I have been searching for a job for some time and I have an interview in Hyderabad tomorrow. I must attend this interview by any cost. Due to festival season, I didn't get reservation in the train. Suresh says, is that so? Then what are you going to do? Arun says, can I borrow your car to go to Hyderabad? Suresh says, I'm afraid. I'm afraid is an expression. It doesn't mean that you are scared. I'm afraid is just an expression. I can't let you borrow my car. Arun says, please, Suresh, I'll come back by evening. Suresh says, I wish I could help out, but my parents are going to our native place tomorrow. Arun says, okay, it's okay then. Suresh, in my opinion, you should not drive yourself. It's around 250 kilometers from here. Why don't you go by bus? Arun says, yeah, I'll do that. I'll try for a bus. So, dear students, you have listened to the formal dialogues as well as the informal dialogues. With respect to asking for permission, in some places we have seen that the permission is granted, how to have the language component to give the permission, and in some of the dialogues you saw that the permission is refused. And we also saw the linguistic component as to how to refuse the permission. I hope you had enjoyed the session. Stay tuned for the next session. Bye for now.